Welcome back to the 8th race of our fantasy card season, and for us this is already a very important one. In our mission to win the championship as Fernando Alonso, who has already retired from F1 in this alternate universe, we pretty much need to win here, or at least finish on the podium to realistically stay in the championship fight. Last time I only managed 9th while championship leader Scott Dixon won at Watkins Glen. And in even worse news, we are back on an oval here today, the World Wide Technology Raceway, more commonly known as Gateway. So far, the two oval races we had ended outside of the points and outside of the race respectively. However, Gateway is not really that speedway kind of oval as Fontana or Indianapolis were. There are chances for an improvement, as I qualified 9th for this one, so chances are we might finally improve our form on ovals. In even better news, championship leader Dixon starts behind us in 15th, so this could be our race to bounce back in the championship. The rest of the grid is on your screen right now as we go racing at World Wide Technology Raceway. Okay, this is it. This is the third oval race of the season. As I said, so far our oval performances have been pretty bad, but this here is a very different kind of oval than Fontana and Indianapolis, the two previous oval races. We're also running a different aero kit here, which is the short oval aero kit, exclusively run at this track. And this is special in another way as well, because we are racing into the sunset. It's 5 PM local time that this race starts, and we are looking to race into the sunset and beyond, depending on how long this race will be, depending on how many full course cautions there will be. Yeah, and once again it is don't lose contact to the cars ahead, because even though this is a shorter oval, the draft is still very powerful. Well, temperatures not the highest that we've ever raced. It's been pretty cloudy throughout the day, so not the highest temperatures. Also pretty late in the day. Temperatures will of course drop once the sun sets, so this could be a crucial factor in this race as well. And as I try to find my rhythm into this race, maybe one more info. This is expected to be a two-stop race in terms of fuel. Of course, cautions can change that, but if it stays green throughout, it most definitely is a two-stop race. And now for the first time we might have an opportunity here against Joseph Newgarden into turns 1 and 2. And this is already, you can see it here, what I've been talking about. It is a very different oval, because it almost feels like a normal road course with just two corners. One a bit tighter and slower, and one, well, high speed where you just have to lift. But as you see, very different to Fontana and Indianapolis, which have been two proper speedways. I shouldn't do that too often, running too high into turns 1 and 2. Pretty tricky, that corner. But what you can already see as well is racing's not too easy here. I think this has been one of the criticisms of this track lately. So this is also very different to Fontana and Indianapolis, where you saw moves all the time pretty much. Here it's really running single file so far. Someone's trying something for the race lead there, but it didn't seem to work. Oh, there might be an opportunity now. Oh, past Newgarden. And we might even get Takuma Sato as well into turn 1, who's later on the brakes. Of course it is Sato. on the outside, but there still is a window down the inside. We managed to slot in behind him, which means we're properly past Newgarden now. Up into 8th. This is looking rather well so far. Oh, and a fantastic run once again out of the final corner against Sato in the AJ Foyt Honda. This time we're further alongside and managed to go past. Below 30-second lap times, you can really see this. Here the laps are just flying by. But there is one unexpected variable to this race, which might be tire wear. Look at my right tires. Oh, but once again, this may be down to how we take that final corner, where we seem to be able to carry a lot more speed through than the AI. But willpower hangs on round the outside on the high line. Very well done by the Penske driver. But we'll get another chance through 3 and 4. There we go. Once again, we are alongside on the main straight. Now we get a bit of slipstream from the car ahead. But I don't dare to go all in. Way too early in the race also for these kind of shenanigans. If we do it, we'll do it safely. Once again, super close. But I'll try it. Try a different approach now. Use the slipstream here to try and be closer on the pit straight. This could work.
He's outside. Clear.
Now that's a nice draft, maybe this time. And once again, no way by. Let's try an earlier downshift and go full throttle. Oh, this is going to work. Oh, look at this. Past power. We might even take Grosjean. Not quite.
One outside. Still there.
Grosjean now getting
All clear.
the slipstream of Ericsson, and this time we go high, and there is power back through.
It's clear.
Oh, that was my mistake. Let's try to immediately respond to willpower.
2 lengths behind.
Not possible.
One in your slipstream. 1 length back.
Now as we start lap 27, the tire situation
1 length
is
back.
really making me struggle, because I can carry a lot less speed through the corners, especially turns 1 and 2. And I've been losing
2 lengths back.
big chunks of time to those guys ahead. And that's bad news. Because as soon as we are now out of the draft of those ahead, that means we're losing everywhere. In the corners because of our tires, and on the straights because we're lacking slipstream. That is now a situation we definitely didn't want to find ourselves in, but once again we do, and we have to live with it. The first pit stop, I expect around maybe lap 45-ish for me, which is still a bit of time, and now we face the first attack of Joseph Newgarden. We're on the outside into 3. We're on the high line. He is past. We might get a chance into 1. But remember, this is the corner where we're really holding on. I'm fighting with understeer. Yeah, wow. You've been able to see it very well there. And gee, it's still 15 laps until we can get rid of those tires. Now I'm even struggling through 3 and 4, which has been the saving grace for me this race. Look at this. Look at the understeer. Well, there's a big gap now to the next cars. Rosenquist also seems to be struggling a bit. Whoa! Oh my god, there was contact with Sato. I think we didn't take any damage from that. Yeah, we didn't. But that was very close to disaster. I think it's healthier to not battle Sato for now and try to stay with him as long as we can. To at least get a bit of draft. But as the sun is starting to set, we are kinda... This race is kind of falling apart for us now. Oh, there they are now.
Still there.
Yeah, now the pace deficit is quite huge. It's still a 9th. I don't want to stop yet though. This is way too early. We need to extend the other 2 stints. If we stop now. Lap 40. 45 is the target. I want to at least reach lap 45 now. This is going to be a very, very tough situation as Rosenquist and Kirkwood go past. There is another AJ Foyt. This is Daniel Ricciardo. He's just behind us. He's having a look down the inside. We get a bit of draft now. But look at this. The car is just dragging me towards the outside. Dragging me up the high line towards the wall. Understeer. Massive understeer. Tremendous battle between Rosenquist and Kirkwood up ahead. At 42, come on, only 3 more. And these tires... Sorry, Jesus! Oh, Daniel Ricciardo, you flipping... Oh, gee. Yeah, the car's completely now. Incredible. Well, that is very bad now. Because this isn't going to be fixed. Pit open for damaged vehicles. Well, if this doesn't apply to me, then I don't know to whom it does. Let's just hope this isn't a pit stop that is taking an eternity. The full course yellow might help us a bit here, but once again, not even halfway through this Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I think this race is done once again. Look at this. We're losing, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 laps, maybe even. The oval races are cursed. It's cursed. Did Daniel Ricciardo even take damage from that? Oh. I mean, I guess I ran him wide there. I take some blame for it, but there was not much I could do with those tires. Okay, come on. Come on! Release! Release us! Maybe... No, there they are. Ah, I thought maybe we could at least stay on that lap. I think the pits are open now. People are pitting. Now there's Santino Ferrucci. Oh wow. Are we not truly one lap further behind because these three are not pitting under caution? Oh, restart? Oh, you've got to be kidding. But they can't stay out for much longer, so I think we will get one lap back at them. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's don't give up yet. Come on. The green flag's out. We're back racing at Gateway. The tires are ice cold. Pato Award is trying to lap us probably a third time now.
Still outside.
Oh, let's just battle for good measure here. I want to hold on to that lap. Come on, give it back. No, I can get it back. Car should feel much better now. Of course, these three blast off into the distance. Ferrucci and the other two, because they are a lot lighter than I am, or indeed any of the people that have stopped are. Oh, things are looking a lot better here now. Just a shame that we are 2 laps down. Come on, let's get a lap back on Pato. Get past Ferrucci.
He's outside.
I think that's De Francesco and Colapinto.
He's still there.
Yeah, get bent, come on.
You're clear.
This is the grip. This is the grip advantage now.
One low. Still low.
Oh, this is such a tremendous race now, but it's pointless.
Got one low.
Well, that was daring. I didn't think this would work, but we're past the Team Canada racing car.
Half length behind.
That Forsyth is heading in. De Francesco having a little look down our insides, and let's see if we can get away from them a bit.
One in first. Is 2 lengths back.
Okay, as we just passed the halfway point of this race, the state is this.
2 lengths back.
We're still ahead of a wall. We're able to go the same pace. Oh, now he's a bit close.
Half length back.
Oh, you might have a look here, but as long as we stay ahead, any caution could hand us back
Inside your corner.
an entire lap. I do absolutely want to stay ahead of Pato Awards here, the race leader. And the good thing is, there will be lap traffic coming up. We can already see them. These are Santino Ferrucci and Devlin De Francesco. And the good thing is, once we pass them, we are back on the same lap as those guys. So,
Watch your gears.
with a bit of luck here, we might not finish last after all. And they could maybe even hold up Pato a bit. Tire situation also looking a lot better than the first stint, so these cold temperatures suiting our tires a lot better than the hotter temperatures in the first stint. The sun's gone away, so temperatures dropping,
One length behind.
and this is doing wonders for our tire life.
He's in your slipstream.
Okay, so here we go. Santino Ferrucci, and that is not even Devlin De Francesco, that's someone else.
One high. All clear.
I want to get back on the same lap as Devlin De Francesco, because that might at least enable us to fight for
He's still there.
not finishing last. But that Patrick Racing car, I think this might be Benjamin Peterson, is in my way. Come on,
Still outside.
we get a lap back on Ferrucci and one on Peterson.
You're clear.
And maybe he can hold Scott McLaughlin up a bit, so we gain on them as well. Well, and we're jumping ahead in time here a bit. After both of our final pit stops, we are getting ever closer on Ferrucci. So you're joining me in the final 10 laps of the race as I try to chase down Ferrucci to not finish last.
2 lengths behind.
As soon as we get the slightest bit of slipstream, we will have him.
1 length
But we will get this far.
still.
Just
1
10
length
laps
back.
to go after this one.
He's in your slipstream.
8 laps for us. We are inching ever closer. Let's just hope also the tires don't fall off.
Still there. Half length behind. He is trapping you. 2 lengths back.
I mean, not gonna lie, this is still quite exciting, at least for me.
2 lengths behind. 1 length behind. Half length back.
Oh, we're running out of time, and the front right's not looking too well either. Come on,
Just 2 lengths.
we're not close enough.
He's trapping you. 1 length behind. He's in your slipstream. 1 length back. Still there. Traffic behind. 2 lengths back.
I think it might not be going to work, this.
1 length behind. Still 1 length back.
Especially since the gap doesn't seem to fit the actual gap. So the gap you see on your left, I mean, of course.
2 lengths behind.
But we're still getting a bit closer every lap. Lap 125 out of 130, or 128 respectively. Oh no, there goes Islas. I can't use this now, mate.
Still inside. Is clear.
Oh, come on, Callum. That is just unnecessary now.
Inside. Clear. Got one
Get in the bin, Callum.
You're clear.
Oh, that cost us.
2 lengths behind.
That really cost us. Well, there's a tremendous scrap now going on ahead. Oh, we are as close as ever.
Is 2 lengths back. He is grabbing you.
I think that next car is actually Santino Ferrucci now. But we're running out of time.
2 lengths back.
That car indeed is Ferrucci. But we will not be close enough. This might be the final lap here. I think it is the final lap.
Is 2 lengths back.
Oh, tires not
Half length back.
going all the way either.
1 length behind.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Still 1 length back.
Santino will finish 29th. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, that is a shame. Yeah, there he is. That's him. Ah. I've put Fernando Alonso's name to shame. Once more. There will be one final chance to redeem myself on ovals. But it's going to be the quickest of all ovals. Ah, once again. We mess it up proper. Well, let's look at the results and standings. But I'm very much afraid this might be goodbye championship for us. Well, and the entire field is a Ford performance sandwich, if you will, because our teammate Scott McLaughlin won this race once again, his second win of the season. That will certainly put him back in the championship fight. Colton Herta and Pato O'Ward complete the podium. Scott Dixon, championship leader, finished in 8th, so a couple of points for him as well. And this is very bad news for us in the championship, as Scott Dixon just stays in the lead of the championship with our teammate Scott McLaughlin just 5 points behind him. Well, and we drop down to 7th now behind Grosjean, O'Ward and Herta. And in even worse news, we are 38 points behind Scott Dixon. And in the final 2 races, there is only 40 points on offer at the maximum. So to even have a mathematical chance to win the championship still, we need to win both races, while Scott Dixon scores almost no points at all. But still, in the team's championship, it's looking very good for Ford Performance. Our team is still ahead of everyone else. The battle of engine manufacturers is pretty much decided in favor of Ford. Well, and that has been it for the penultimate oval race of the season. The next race will be the final oval race of the season and the penultimate race of the season in total. Race 9 takes us to Daytona, to yet another speedway. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe to not miss anything going on in this channel. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and I hope to see you all the next time. Until then, goodbye.